hot flashes and sleepless nights to crippling anxiety, menopause can come with a number of symptoms, but relief can be found at your fingertips at your local pharmacy.
And that is good news. Here to break down the best treatments in this week's edition of our Menopause Manual is the public health pharmacist, Dr. Christina Madison. Welcome to you, doctor.
Thank you guys so much for having me. I'm so happy to just be celebrating Women's Health Week with you guys.
Of course, we all are. So let's start with supplements and vitamins. They can help with some of the symptoms.
Yeah, so not everybody wants to take a prescription medication, and so I think it's really important to talk a little bit more about some of these items that can be found over the counter and in your local pharmacy. So the first one we have here is the vitamin B complex. So we know that that can really help with energy and mood, which is something that is often depleted when we are experiencing those menopausal symptoms. We also have magnesium, which we know can help with the hot flashes. And then vitamin and calcium D, which is going to be amazing for bone health. It's also Osteoporosis Awareness Month, so talking about that as well. And then lastly, we've got those soy isoflavones. So what that is basically a weakened form of estrogen that will also help with those hot flashes.
And can you take that in addition to a multivitamin for women?
Yeah, so that's a fantastic point. So a lot of times, you know, people don't want to take these individually, so you can actually get them combined into a multivitamin, which you can just take on a daily basis.
All right, amazing. We're going to our next option here. So we know that prescription medications for women who are going through menopause are obviously an option, and this could be estrogen and progesterone, just estrogen. The FDA just approved a new non-hormonal treatment that works in the brain, may be very expensive, but kind of talk us through what your advice to women are when they're looking at hormonal or prescription options.
Yeah, so the new medication that you just mentioned was just hot off the presses last week, Vihoza, which is specifically works in the brain, as you mentioned. So it's a novel mechanism of action specifically to treat and regulate body temperature. So it's very different than our usual treatment for hormone replacement therapy, and is a great option for those who can't take hormone replacement. And so for these ones, we know that it comes in a variety of different dosage forms. So the estrogen by itself, we can have as an oral or a patch or locally acting. And then we also have the progestin and estrogen product, which is combined specifically for those that we know which have what we call an intact uterus. And that's to help protect against future cancers.
Yeah, and that is so important because I speak to so many women who say they're taking estrogen, and I say, so you've had a hysterectomy? And they say, no, I still have a uterus. You have to take a progestin with that estrogen in women with a uterus, or there's a dramatically increased risk of endometrial cancer. So I'm glad you.
And you as an OB, you know this very well.
Yep, exactly.
Finally, there are some natural remedies for people in case they don't want to take a prescription.
Well, not just that maybe if they don't want to take a prescription, but
or in addition
to, or just more immediate relief, right? Because that's the thing, some of these other products over here, it takes a little while for it to work. And so it's nice to have that option to be able to have that on the spot relief. And so we've got some aromatherapy. We also have these really amazing cooling pads. You can put them on the chest,
good just for summer.
Or you can put them on your back.
Exactly. I love these.
And then ginseng tea, which a lot of people don't know, has actually been studied, and it can decrease the frequency as well as the severity of your hot flashes.
Oh, it cools the body down.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, some of those things we don't even think about, and you can get in your local pharmacy and could be easy, quick, and really help you, get through some of these very challenging symptoms. As somebody who's on the precipice of needing this, I'm really excited that we have new options and we have everything that we can use. So if you can't take the hormonal products, and we know who can't take those hormonal products, right? So anybody who has been more than 10 years after their menstrual period, anybody who's had breast cancer, heart problems, blood clots, cardiovascular disease, liver disease, those are people who can't take the hormones. So it's great that we have options for those people as well.
Yeah, it's also great that we're all talking about it right
now.
And
there are more options than ever, and I think that so often, we're still doing the cleanup from the WHI 2002, where everyone thought it was one size fits all. It's not. So more options than ever before, and some of them you don't need a prescription for, which is
more
great.
the better.
Yeah,
all right,
absolutely.
Doctor, thank you very much. We appreciate it.
Well, hey Hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.